What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Chris. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been some weeks, no, a week and some days since the last YouTube video. And about that last YouTube video, I had to get stuff off my chest, you know what I'm saying? And I just had to really express something out, you know what I'm saying? Just to get that out. I've been holding it for so long, but it was about time I got that out, you know what I'm saying? So if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the last video, Black Lives Matter, you know what I'm saying? And anyway, I've been, I've been cooling off since the YouTube video, ever since DMS tragic death hit me, I slowed down the YouTube videos, you know what I'm saying? And of course, rest in peace to the Dark Man. And rest in peace Black Rob and Shot G. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a horrible month a little bit. But we're gonna pull through. Anyway, another story time video. But this time I'm gonna tell you guys a story how I got into rap. But first of all, before I start, I wanna give two big happy birthday shout outs to my cousin, my older cousin slash big bro slash partner in crime. You know what I'm saying? Peter, he's out there in Vegas right now. Him and my aunt Tisa going crazy in Vegas. They'll be back this week, Happy birthday, Playboy. And I know it's 2 days early, but I want to give another happy birthday shout out to my good friend Danny. She's in college. She'll be graduating next month. I'm proud of you, sis. Can't wait to hang out with you again, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's 2 days early, but I just want to give you a quick birthday shout out, real quick. An early, quick birthday shout out. Anyway, so I'm doing another story time video, and this time I want to tell a story how I got into writing. I meant to do this on 420, but it slipped my mind. But and I had to slow down on the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Or like not stuff, but videos and stuff. But which I got more videos coming soon, especially in May. So be on the lookout. And yeah, so I'm gonna tell you a story how I got into writing. So here we go. It basically started off when I was 10. I might have been 11. I might have been no. Yeah, I might have been 11 or 12. I might have been 11. I might have been 11, and I know I was like quiet and all that stuff, in school. But sometimes people didn't know I could actually goof off and not finish my work on time sometimes. But yeah. And I want to give a big shout out to one of my favorite teachers in D1, Miss Liz. And she got me, and she the one of the main reasons she got me into writing and stories and stuff. And one day I was goofing off. I wasn't like paying attention. Wasn't paying attention to my work. And I was doing the work, but I wasn't really like getting it done. Because I'll be stuck on some stuff, and then I'll be a little bit goofing off a little bit. And she put me, and then one day she decided to put me in this back, because my desk was right here. My desk was right here, and I was next to Miss Liz. I was next. Her desk was right here. My desk is right here. So basically, one day she got tired of it, and she put my goofy self, my little bit quiet goofy self, over here, so I could focus more. And I'm thinking, this isn't gonna work. It's gonna make me goof off more and all that stuff. And that's what I was thinking. And all of a sudden, my conscience came in like, yo, Chris, what is you doing? Like, Chris, what are you doing? You supposed to be the good dude. You need to stop playing around, do your work, start writing. And all of a sudden, that clicked in. I started doing my work. I was writing this story, and all of a sudden, and this was And my teacher was like, wow, oh my God, Chris. This was like the, and she was reading to the teachers and everything. I was like, wow. I was like, I got a story now. And she went, and I remember I showed it to my grandmother, rest in peace, and I showed it to my mother. She wrote a note. She basically wrote it. I, for, I forgot half of the note said, but and all I know is that they was proud of me and everything. They was like, keep writing. I was like, this is actually I want to do. And yeah, so basically I continued with the writing and stuff and everything, and until I think I stopped at 14. When I stopped at 14, I stopped writing. I lost it. I mean, I basically I was finishing work every day, but when I stopped at 14 and at 15, I wrote a little something. I forgot what story I wrote, but I wrote a little something and everything. And after that, then along came high school. High school, yeah. And shout out to Janet, one of my favorite teachers from D2. Besides Wendy and Geisha and Ashley and Joe and everything, Janet was one of my favorite teachers, my English teacher. And she won, and this was the first year I got into D Part. This was my sophomore year. And she wanted us to like, and she got into she was into poetry. She had this thing spoken word and everything. And she had the spoken, well, it wasn't until next year she actually wanted us to write a poem. And I was just like, oh, I was like, oh shoot, oh man, I don't know what to, oh man, I don't know what to write about. And I was like, come on. I was like, come on, I got this. I'll write. He's like, I'll write all the time. And then, oh, not to mention, I wrote, uh, by that time when I was 11, to go back to that era, Miss Liz had me write some stories from homework and stuff, and then she wanted me to write something about her. I'm like, huh? That's what I said. I was like, huh? Write something about what am I supposed to write about? and and I remember I wrote something stupid, and I asked my grandmother for help. She was like, boy, no, erase all this. I ain't gonna tell you what I wrote and everything. I erased all that. It wasn't mean and everything, but and all I wrote is how much Miss Liz really meant to me. How I appreciate her more. She's really like a mom and all that, and she's like one of the best teachers I ever had at that time. And Miss Liz was touched. They're about to cry, and she hugged. I remember she hugged me so tight, and I was like, "Yeah, I got another one." I was like, maybe I should keep going with this. And then, well, now back to let's go to D2, 2012. 2012 to 2013 year, which was the worst school year of my life. Um, I'll talk about that another time. Mike. Uh, yeah. So this was the first time I started D Part. And shout out to Janet again. She's another reason got back to writing also. And yeah, so she wanted us to write something, write a poetry, write a poem for homework. And I was like, oh snap! I haven't written something in a long time. What I'm gonna write? What I'm gonna write? And some just clicked, right? So that's when my first poem, excuse me, was about love. I don't know if I could remember it off the top of my head, but but I don't know if I got it on my phone anyway. So let me see if I got it on my phone because I keep all my stuff. Nah, I don't got it, but it's somewhere. But I don't feel like digging. I wrote, yeah, I wrote some about love and you know how it cherish you and everything, and of course the girl I was dating at the time. Well, made a mistake mentioning her, but you know, well, and that's when I got into writing. That's when I got back into writing. I started writing like nonstop because Tupac was really another big influence about my writing poetry, and I could see how stories. First of all, rest in peace, Shock G. You know what I'm saying? Because he always saw Pop writing. He thought he was writing to songs, but he said he ain't know he was writing poetry. But that's how Tupac inspired me during that time, especially my senior year. Like, yo, keep writing, keep writing, keep writing. And I remember when I had my laptop, I was just listening to music, probably listening to Dilla Donuts, and I would just write, and write. And I remember some just say to me, "Yo," I think my conscience like some just said, I think it said just like, "Yo, show these to Janet and Dessa." And I actually did. I showed I was like, Janet, I want to show you these poems I wrote over the weekend. Then their tears almost fell out of her eyes. She was like, Chris, keep writing, keep writing. I was like, I will. I will. And after that, I kept writing. I kept writing. I showed it to because my family knows that I don't, especially my mom. They know that I don't, not much of a talker, and they was looking at my poetry. They was looking at my writing and stuff. They was like, Chris. They was like they never knew that side of me. You know what I'm saying? And that's how to this day I still write whatever comes to mind. And yeah, and shout out to my cousin Brandon. Shout out to my cousin Brandon because he also inspired me to keep writing. Also, because I'm still working on my poetry books. I wrote two. I wrote two. Well, I'm still on the second run. I'm still on the second one. You know what I'm saying? And I got the first one done, but I just wait for it to. I just gotta wait to publish it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta wait for. I need some help from my cousin to publish the book and everything. You know what I'm saying? And just like you know, and then now I'm still working on the second one. So by the time I get, I'll probably almost finish because I haven't written something in a long time, but I still got it up. And I recently just the last video that was one of the poems that I wrote because it's been a while since last year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep writing. So that's basically just if you guys, I got more coming. And the first poetry video is next month, which along with the spoken word video, 2K14, the best year, which is coming next month. So that's basically it. That's basically the story. And if you guys, of course, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and you know, be on the lookout soon for my books. Chris's Word of Life need to be published soon, and I'm still working on part 2. And you never know, you might get a part 3. You know what I'm saying? So your boy, the Young Boston Leading Chris 3000, signing off. Peace, love, and blessings.